Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Time to be heading home.
Time to get back to work.
I've not seen it.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well.
What's more, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And I've no objections.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
The Arisen has been drenched!
I have but 2 words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Another day over.
Well, that appears to have sent some of them. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot, but pray, take care not to drop it in the river. You must make sure your aim is true. Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only do be mindful not to spill any.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparation.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've... or perhaps... In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed.
It's done. Sir Gregor wishes to speak with you, Master. Shall we go to him? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray.
You've my gratitude for the work.
If you don't mind, sir, I've my duty to attend to.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you. Oi, bring me a...
Breaking things is...
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. Tis a glad thing we're adjusted when we go. We must not let down our guard.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, but they are not dealt lightly. Estopia is one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my lord.
Use these flames to smite our enemies. Magic. Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable.
Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
prey. Follow me. Different path would say. Serve us better now. I'll lead the way. The fun. Different path would say. Serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
If you need...
We've got goblins!
You need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Use these flames to smite our enemies. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
Right you are.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. This is rather thrilling. enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrill. I see not even the Arisen could resist my charm. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
A curative ought to do the trick. We are none of us alike in vocation.
'Tis a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
If you don't mind, sir.
Good. Let us make...
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done...
'Tis uncertain. This one can...
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the...
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, if the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. All's been arranged. Come.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
But not at the expense of my duty.
There's no easy thing, just making a living as a soldier. Monsters
before.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight.
Have you some business with me? Go on.
A profitable endeavor.
Head will know if aught goes awry.
Let me get that. It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. It's ram...
over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let is dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that room go to waste.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Halt if you please.
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
A wise strategy.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Tis a remarkable treasure we've found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Though our paths diverge here, it surely won't be long ere they converge.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you... Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know. An enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. by magic, imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Most impressive, mister.
We must be catching up to you.
Our results speak loudly. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Douse the flames before it is too late.
Rise and stay guilty.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Holy attacks will serve us well here.
Well then, what are we waiting for?
What's more, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And I've no objections.
Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
We'll need to work together if we're to see this done. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Well, we may not die in...
I shan't let them harm you. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
It's no great shock to me.
An astounding discovery. Most impressive. Such a thing escaped my master's notice entirely.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
This place makes my hair stand on end. Should trouble occur, a quiet day is a welcome.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills. I'm beginning to think that our master is simply... A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
The presence of a single mage can turn the tide of battle. Allow me to lend my magics to your cause.
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops. Pray, be on your guard. The force of this torrent can be employed for our own ends.
Aha! I can think of all manner of uses for it. Trap for our enemies.
Let my magic run through the entry. It seems to have erased our foes.
Reckless opponents face the threat. Understood.
have my gratitude, sir. You seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome.
Oh, 'tis a precious thing we found.
How exciting. My heart is fit to burst.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. But for your own sake, I recommend you make your way to the...
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort.
What is it? Changed your mind? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be...
As a matter of fact, one master I...
No? No?
We're setting out. Jump on if...
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Get some.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Outstanding.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses, though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, is our... It follows, therefore, that this you must submit to questioning. If you've... I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation. You, and no other, are the Sovereign. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoice, for our true liege have finally appeared, and in Vermon's long years of yet, not all celebrate. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her game. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in... This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem... In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
When does my watch end? That's clean forgotten. Always a pleasure.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Isn't much to go on.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden. I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
Take joys by the handful and regrets by the pinch.
I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Seems my days are naught but toil.
Suppose I ought to.
I dream of a...
No shortage of easy marks.
If quality's your concern, you're in the... What brings you here?
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look. Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Pure, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Many thanks. I appreciate the business. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Need anything? Stop by again soon. Need anything? Stop by again soon. Need anything?
Lots to do.
While you're here, eh?
Fancy strong. Let's see what I can find.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I'll have an early supper.
I'm in fine fettle today.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is...
Go on, have a look. Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk. Well, should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self. First impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new hairstyle or manner of face paint. Hope to see you again. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for? Why, good day, sir.
I can but trust my fate will guide me true.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the road? Despite the hour? Much obliged. Eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. I'd like a quiet life. Well met, sir. Where to now?
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Peruse at your left.
With a ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
We must save it for a time of dire need. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Only fools and urchins boast of their coin.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you. Don't think I'll stand for this. Stop that!
I've no talent for trade.
Peruse at your left.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Have you found any of the items we discussed? Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, and we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in the... So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick, he runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
Well met, sir. Got nothing. Fear of the king. Why is everyone?
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Talent's talent.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray. You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine or none would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have if your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish. What say you? I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. Next is Half Village. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers.
We have been charged with the...
There is much we ought to tend to. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence. I have attempted to do the same. With that I could undertake the... What say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to... There is much we ought to tend to. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, I refer to Waldar. Many a time Adiza demanded war, and many a time as our laws dictate thus. What say you? I prepared a means for you to enter this mission. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend or...
Over here, if you would.
There is much we ought to tend to. Do not forget that we work...
We have arrived.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim. Fair warning. Goblins are from the tell of it. Pray do be careful. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold could compare to a fellow life, eh?
buying. That's just as well.
The goblins... I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind. To know someone.
It seems we must venture to Trevo Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Vernworth.
Follow me. I will guide you to the...
location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure. That girl's always running off on some fool's... Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount.
You're always such fun to talk
Welcome and well met. Don't think I forgot. Always a pleasure.
I brought you...
Over here. If you please. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
Quite the inventive solution. It will make for a riveting tale when I return to my own master.
fewer worries.
A chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine.
When does my watch clean forgotten?
Always a fresh breeze. Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Haste makes waste, as they say.
Always a fresh breeze. I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
There's naught I love more than a saucy rumour.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Take it easy today. I noticed that you're acting up. done for.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
What should I do? Where's my comb? My fur's in a right state. What should I do?
I wish I could go on an adventure. I want to go home.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant no.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
My prayers will surely be the way.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Causes conflict to plague the world. Wickedness has no.
Good day, sir.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
What was I supposed to do? I clean forgot. Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Signs gives me an ill
Must
feeling.
be my winter coat growing in.
Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be topped off. Oh no.
Whoever said foraging was unseemly never knew a day of hard travel.
You ought to exercise more restraint.
Well met. This here's the... I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
What was the same? Just how I like it. My stomach's growling. Time for an earnest.
Tomorrow.
I'll go and open the chest.
Wonder if there are any rumors.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? He thinks I know where that is. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
We've been given a destination. Shall we venture forth?
We're here, Master.
It seems we must venture to Trevo Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Vernworth.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Is there aught this pawn might do for you? The time of our parting has come.
Over here, if you would. You are wise indeed to have sought my... Shall we discuss tactics now? I have nothing further to add. Arisen, are you all right? Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every day. Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Mark? Master?